What if you had exactly 7 days to turn $0 into $1,000 using nothing but AI tools? No savings, no audience, no expensive setup. Just a laptop, internet, and the same AI tools millions of people are casually playing with every day. Sounds unrealistic, right? But here's the twist. People are already doing this. The problem is most beginners approach AI completely the wrong way. They spend days experimenting with tools, watching tutorials, and trying to build complicated systems that never actually make money. Meanwhile, the people quietly earning with AI are doing something much simpler. They're using AI to complete normal online services faster than everyone else. So in this video, we're going through a realistic 7-day challenge to see how someone could go from $0 to $1,000 using AI tools. Not hype, not theory, just a practical roadmap based on real demand. And if you stay until the end, you'll understand the exact strategy that makes this challenge possible. The first thing that happens on day 1 is choosing the right problem to solve. This is where most beginners go wrong. They start with the AI tool instead of the problem. They ask, what can this AI do? Instead of asking, what do people already pay for? Businesses constantly pay for things like product descriptions, social media posts, marketing emails, blog articles, and visual content. These are services that already have buyers. The trick is picking something simple that AI can help produce quickly. For example, writing product descriptions for online stores is a perfect starting point because stores often need dozens of them at once. Instead of writing everything manually, AI can generate the first drafts instantly. By the end of day 1, the goal is simple. Pick a service that businesses already need and that AI can help deliver faster. Day 2 is about building your AI workstation. Think of this like creating a small digital workshop. Instead of physical tools like hammers and drills, you're setting up AI writing tools, image generators, and simple design platforms. These tools work together like assistants. A writing AI can generate the structure of content in seconds. Image tools can create visual ideas quickly. Design platforms help polish everything into something professional. Within a few hours, you can create a simple workflow where AI handles the heavy lifting and you handle the final touches. Once that system is ready, the next step becomes the most important part of the entire challenge: finding the first client. Day 3 is where most people get uncomfortable. Selling. But the reality is, businesses are already paying freelancers for these services every day. You're not convincing them to buy something new. You're offering a faster solution to something they already need. Some beginners start on freelance platforms where businesses are actively searching for help. Others reach out to small companies directly. For example, you might contact an online store and say something like, I can create optimized product descriptions for your catalog quickly. Simple message, clear value. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is landing the first small project, because once the first sale happens, everything starts moving. By day 4, something interesting happens. You actually have work to complete. And this is where the advantage of AI becomes obvious. Imagine a client asks for 20 product descriptions. Writing those manually might take several hours. But with AI generating drafts instantly, you can review, adjust, and polish the content in a fraction of the time. What used to take 4 hours might now take less than 1. That time advantage is what makes the entire challenge possible, because if you can finish projects quickly, you can take on more work within the same day. Day 5 is when momentum starts building. One completed project often leads to more opportunities. Clients frequently need additional tasks completed. If you write product descriptions for a store, they might also need promotional emails or social media captions. This opens the door to offering small bundles of services. Instead of selling one task, you offer a package that includes several pieces of content. For example, product descriptions plus promotional email drafts. Now, what might have been a $30 task becomes a $150 project. And a few projects like that can move you surprisingly close to the $1,000 target. By day 6, the biggest advantage appears: speed. You're no longer learning the tools, you're already using them efficiently. Workflows that felt slow earlier in the week suddenly become much faster. AI begins to feel less like software and more like a quiet assistant working behind the scenes. A task that took an hour earlier might now take 20 minutes. And when you multiply that speed across multiple projects, productivity increases dramatically. That's the moment when the challenge becomes realistic. Then comes day 7, the final push. At this point, the goal isn't landing one giant project, it's stacking smaller wins. Several medium-sized jobs can easily reach the $1,000 milestone. Maybe 3 clients pay $150 each, another client orders a $200 package, a few smaller tasks add the remaining amount. What seemed impossible on day 1 becomes achievable because the system is already running. Clients exist. Workflows are built. AI tools are speeding up the process. And the real lesson behind this entire challenge becomes clear. AI doesn't magically create money. What it actually does is compress time. Tasks that once took hours now take minutes. That means one person can produce the output that used to require an entire team. The people earning money with AI aren't relying on automation fantasies. They're simply combining real services with the speed that AI provides. That's the real strategy. So the biggest takeaway from this challenge is simple. Reaching $1,000 with AI isn't about discovering a secret tool. It's about using AI to deliver services faster than most people can. If you found this breakdown helpful, you'll definitely want to watch the next video where I reveal 5 powerful AI tools that can automate hours of work in minutes. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check that out next.